right, first pitch coming up. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. One out in the top of the first. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The rare K for Mookie. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Burke, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Left fielder, number 17.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Antonacci checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. In the air to left center. Betts has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike three. Two down, base is empty. Miguel Vargas now at the plate. This one in the air center field. Pajes drifts towards it. And the inning is over. Here on the south side, top of the second, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
0-1.
No score here in the second.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Boy.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And down on strikes, and quickly one away in the second.
Hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with
Benintendi on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back at right field. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, second baseman Tommy Edman.
The 0-2. He's got it, and there are 2 down. So up next, Ben Wortvet. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Chase Mydron.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Joey Bart now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late on that fastball.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
In the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here on the south side, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. Vargas puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Trevor Richards taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Comes up empty. Richards, in his 7th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom 4, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Sam Antonacci.
Number 17.
Check swing, no appeal, ball one. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at right field, ready now for the 5th inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
And a foul ball.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Antonacci moving under it. Takes it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
For the White Sox, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget.
And there's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-1 now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here on the south side. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Ben Rortvedt.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scored position. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And no one can run it down. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Mookie on the move. There's a ball. Throw, save. Second and third here, one away.
Foul ball.
Just missed. My draw. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. One run is in.